talk about another big story of the day. Viewers, amidst massive opposition and 3 days after the cabinet nod, the Congress-led Karnataka government tabled the Muslim Quota bill that ensures 4% reservation in civil works for Muslim contractors and suppliers. Chief Minister of Karnataka, Siddaramaiah, announced this quota while tabling the state budget on 7th of March. On Friday, the cabinet approved an amendment to the Karnataka Transparency in Public Procurements Act. Now, that stirred up a political showdown between the government and the opposition. Viewers, let's also now tell you what and how this quota entails. And this reservation, in fact, applies to the newly formed 2B category that exclusively pertains to Muslims. They would get reservation for public work projects. To be more specific here, Muslim contractors will get a 4% reservation in projects up to 2 crore rupees and Muslim suppliers in projects up to 1 crore rupees. Now, tabling of the bill triggered massive uproar, with the Bharatiya Janata Party netas coming down heavily on the Congress government, calling it an attempt to impress Muslims and to keep their vote bank intact. BJP leaders said that the reservation was on the basis of religion, in fact, was unconstitutional and illegal. Listen in.
Crossing all limits of appeasement politics, the Karnataka Congress government in its cabinet has taken decision to amend the KTPP Act and make provision for 4% quota for Muslim contractors. Those who chant Ambedkar, Ambedkar, Samvidhan, Samvidhan. Did Ambedkar ji ever contemplate reservation based on religious grounds? It shows that the Congress party, like Manmohan Singh ji government had said, puts one vote bank first, not nation first. And therefore, this is the heights and pinnacle of appeasement politics, the most shameful display of appeasement politics, politics of Tushtikaran.
The Constitution of India, provided by Dr. Ambedkar, doesn't talk or doesn't approve of the reservation based on religion. The reservation is only given based on the caste. It is not given based on the religion. The bill which Karnataka government is bringing is completely unconstitutional. This government is stooping to different low levels in order to appease Muslims and in order to consolidate their vote bank.
ये 4% रिजर्वेशन देने से ये पीएफआई के ऊपर जो बैन लगा हुआ है केंद्र सरकार के द्वारा, ये पीएफआई के जो इकोसिस्टम है, ये पीएफआई के जो अनएम्प्लॉयड इनके जो कर्मचारी है, वर्कर्स है, इनको आर्थिक शक्ति देने के लिए कांग्रेस पार्टी इस प्रकार के काम कर रहे हैं। ये 4% रिजर्वेशन मुसलमान के लिए सिर्फ रिलीजन के आधार पर देने से आर यू नॉट इंसेंटिवाइजिंग रिलीजियस कन्वर्शन इन द स्टेट?
On the other hand, Congress leaders and ministers defended this quota, saying that reservation is not just for Muslims, but for all 105 communities under the 2B category. Listen in.
Apart from this 4% reservation bill, if I'm not wrong, there is 2A, 2B, 1, Schedule 1, all these people, just because we are giving this to Muslims, so they have to say something like this. So that's how it is. So BJP's agenda is, apart from that, what is the other agenda? Why the BJP is not talking about 10% criminal reservation?
Let them go to the legal recourse. The 4% reservation is for the 2B category. It is not that only Muslims are being given. The whole bunch of backward classes, SC/ST communities is being given. And the 2B category for the Muslims is not based on their religion. It is based on their backwardness ascertained by the different commissions and upheld by the different courts. If they want to go to courts, they can definitely go and challenge.
So there you heard how several Congress leaders are now defending this 4% quota for Muslim contractors as well as suppliers. They are of the view that it's not just for Muslims. It's basically for the backward classes, and that is the reason why the charge of the Bharatiya Janata Party is not valid. Now, that's the justification coming in from the Congress party. BJP, however, has called it appeasement. BJP says that, giving quota giving reservation on the basis of religion is unconstitutional, and by doing this, by tabling a bill which provides quota for Muslims in public contracts, the government of Karnataka is trying to incentivize religious conversion in the state of Karnataka. So that was a scathing attack coming in from Tejasvi Surya, who is a BJP MP, a fresh attack being leveled by the BJP against the Karnataka government, against the Chief Minister specifically. Let's go across to my colleague Imran, joining us on the broadcast for more on this. Imran, yet another day, and we saw a war of words over the 4% quota issue. Last week we discussed about it, the way it was cleared by the cabinet and now tabled in the assembly, and as expected it led to a heated debate.
Well, absolutely. In fact, the bill has been tabled in the assembly right now, but BJP is already attacking the government over it, saying that they will not allow the bill to be passed. They're demanding the bill to be withdrawn. They're saying that reservation cannot be given to Muslims based on religion or community. It can be only given by caste. They're saying that they're going to oppose the bill and they're going to walk out when it's presented for discussion. As of right now, Congress has tabled the bill. The discussion hasn't come out yet, but already there has been the chorus about it now very clearly, that the BJP is saying that this is a minority appeasement. The Congress, however, says that there has been 17% reservation given to SCs, 7% to STs, and close to around 15% to 2A category and also to 2Bs. The many categories were come, and the Congress questioning the BJP: are they not Hindus? The OBCs are not Hindus, SCs are not Hindus, ST are not Hindus. This is a polarization politics of the BJP and the communal politics of the BJP, and that's the reason why they are fixated with only polarizing this issue. As far as the Congress is concerned, they are bringing equality in terms of contracting is concerned, and they're bringing all the communities into the fold. And the reservations only for 4% for minorities and the 2B section, especially Muslims. And its contract is only for 1 crore rupees and 2 crore rupees. And they say this is just nothing but vendetta politics on the part of the BJP.
Well, there are charges and there are counter charges, Imran, but now what is going to be BJP's plan of action here from here on? Because they have been targeting the government on this particular issue for quite some time, and now as the bill has been tabled finally, you're telling us that BJP is demanding a withdrawal. What is going to be their next course of action?
Well, the BJP, when the bill will come up for discussion, they're going to oppose it, demanding the government to withdraw the bill. They will also protest in the assembly, and ultimately, if the government passes the bill because of the majority what they have in the House, they're going to walk out of the assembly. Later, the BJP plans to challenge this in the High Court, especially giving the 4% reservation to Muslims under 2B category.
Right, so BJP clearly plans to protest against it. You're saying that BJP also plans to challenge it in the High Court later. But Imran, specifically, if we look at this new category, which is going to include Muslims, and questions are being raised about that from the BJP side. BJP says that, any kind of reservation on the basis of religion is unconstitutional, which even the Supreme Court has said in the past. So how is the Congress party justifying that? Because if we look at the existing reservation here, it did include some, categories of Muslims, of the minority community. So what was the need really to have another category for the minority community specifically? How do things really change from how it used to be earlier?
So, well, the Congress's challenge to the BJP is that how did they give reservation for the most forward classes under the 10% of economically weaker sections? This is based on an economic criteria that they are included 4% reservation for Muslims. These are for the disparity which in the contracting business, they say, which runs into thousands of crore rupees, where the dominant communities have been taken the more share of the contracting business. And what they're trying to do is trying to bring, there's a lot of disparity there. They're trying to bring equality in the business, and also this contract is only for 1 crore and 2 crore rupees. It's a very, very minuscule is what the Congress is saying. Their defense is that it's only 4% reservation, whereas they have given close to around 17% for the SCs and 7% for the STs, and also 15% for the communities coming under 2A, it's an OBC. So they are saying that all this is being given. Are they not Hindus? Is what the Congress's charge against question against BJP
right.
is. Why is that they're only making out only about one section of community? Because that suits the politics of polarization.
Right. Who is doing politics of polarization here is the key question. Imran, stay on with us. In fact, we have more breaking inputs as well coming in on this particular story. Amid showdown over 4% reservation to Muslim contractors, other contractors in Karnataka have raised certain concerns over the 4% quota for Muslims in government tenders. In fact, they have made some key demands. These demands have come from SC/ST contractors. The association has proposed some amendments to the bill in its existing form. They are saying that the tender eligibility limit should be raised from 1 crore to 2 crore rupees. Let's go back to Imran, who continues to be with us at this point in time. Imran, take us through these key demands that have been made by SC/ST contractors.
Well, the SC/ST contractors have requested the government, especially the Chief Minister, not to be included in the current bill, because if the bill goes to the court, then they will not get they will get entangled in it, and they will also not get the share what they're getting. They had said they welcomed the decision by the government to give 4% reservation to Muslims, but they do not want to be included in the same bill. They have written a letter to the Chief Minister by the SC/ST Contractor Association that they should be brought in a separate bill, so that if there any legal hassle happens in the earlier bill about regarding Muslims because of threat by the BJP taking into the legal recourse, their contract, their pie should not get stuck into it. That is one of their major demands. And apart from that, they've also asked to increase the percentage share of their share from 15% to 17.5% is what the SC/ST communities have the Contractor Association has written to the Chief Minister.
All right, Imran, thank you very much for the moment for joining us with all of